Hello, I am Kelly, and this is Isolation Protocol Day 168. Wow, I had no clue it was going to go this long, and it's not showing any signs of stopping in this area. Lots of stuff to talk about. First of all, I just got 2 packages in the mail. Yep, I got my Knitcrate and Knitcrate. Knitcrate and my darn good yarn. I have opened them. I have barely looked at them, so I kind of know what color they are, but that's about it. Um, Mainly because I cut my nails really short, and I can't use my nails to pop open tape or things like that right now. Although thumbnail this short, I was able to screw in a screw when a screw on my yeah, how many times can I say screw in a row? Yeah, uh, um, on my door, the doorknob got loose, so yeah, I was able to screw in my screw with my thumbnail. Okay, so darn good yarn. This is oh, so much prettier gold than it is showing up here. It is almost yeah, it is gold. It is this, yeah, gold. Very, very pretty. What else do we have in here? We have samples of, I cannot read that backwards, herbal dyed yarn samples. This must be, no tag on it, this must be their recycled herbal dyed silk. It's very soft. Oh my God, it's soft. Let's see what we got. It's not the shiny, soft silk that you get of drawn silk. This is recycled silk. So here's the little booklet. We got Meet the Artisans, where it talks about the programs that purchasing this silk buys. Purchasing this silk helps. About the yarn, DK weight herbal dyed Indian Kino. Here we go. This yarn is recycled as it is made from silk byproduct. Oh, yeah, my hair feels horrible. Gonna need to wash it. Byproduct is an often forgotten material that is created while reeling silk cocoons. The reeling process yields about 10 to 15% waste. Luckily, we are able to take this waste material and create a unique yarn for you. After the yarn is produced, it is hand-dyed, creating one-of-a-kind skeins. So this is number 3 weight, recycled or reclaimed silk. Very, very pretty yarn. Pay no attention to my dirty nails. I was just scritchying dog tummies to make them happy so that they would stay away from me. The Stitch. The Stitch is an online section of their website that only members can access, and it has community where you can trade yarn with people, ask people questions about patterns, exchange patterns, all kinds of fun stuff, plus free access to a lot of patterns. Here are a couple of the people that the yarn helps support. The knit pattern is a bracelet. Makes 2, so 2 cups. Cool. And crochet pattern looks like several different strands worn together. They're not actually attached to each other. They don't look like they're attached to each other. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess they are attached on the ends, but otherwise each strand is separate. Okay, very, very nice. I got in on their at the beginning, so I pay slightly less than people who joined later. So that's a big bonus for me. Yay! Sorry, nobody else can take advantage of it. All right, this one, the box is in one piece. the tissue paper is actually wrapping the yarn. I did reach in and grab the booklet to see what it was. It's a shrug. It also includes patterns for the socks. There's the shrug again. That's the knit pattern. Crochet pattern is also a shrug. Of course, on me, it's not going to be that oversized. Yeah, there's an oversized style and a short style. If I make the oversized style, it's going to end up being the short one on me. So yeah, that's kind of cute. And that is the color of yarn that I got. Yay! Ooh, linen. Feels like linen. Pretty. Much more burgundy. It looks purple on the screen, at least my screen, but it is actually a very burgundy look. Let's see. Yeah, burgundy. Villana, Midsummer Rose. So it is superwash merino, 30% linen. Yep, I can feel the linen. 20% silk, fingering weight. Definitely fingering weight. Actually, it is so fine that I might call that lace weight. It is very, very fine. 400 yards, 100 grams. Hand wash only, lay flat to dry. So yeah, the nice thing, it does feel like that coarseness of linen. You can definitely feel the linen in it. It's got the sheen of the silk. I think you can see the sheen, even though the color is off. So it's got the sheen of the silk, kind of the slightly squishy, not very squishy, so it gets that from the wool, because silk and linen don't really squish. And it's got the coarseness of the linen. Now the nice thing about linen is that when you work with it, it softens up, and the first time you wash it, it really softens up. And a cork coaster. My dogs like to eat cork, so yeah, I may give this to my daughter. Sip one, stitch one, repeat. Okay, that's a pattern I can follow, and so can my daughter. Yes, we do like our wine tastings. I cannot wait. Well, back up a little bit. My daughter and I live in the middle of several different California wine areas, and we love to go wine tasting. Absolutely. Just we make a day of it. We pick up a cheese board or something at one of the wineries, or whatever it is that they happen to have. And sorry, I just ate some peanuts and my mouth tastes really salty. I grabbed my Wonder Woman because I just finished my tea. So we will go around and we'll visit a couple of the major wineries, or actually usually one major winery and maybe 2 or 3 small wineries when we make a full day of it. If we make a half day of it, we just go to one of the larger wineries to stock up on some of our favorite wines. My dog is so sound asleep, a spider just crawled across him. He is so out of it. Oh, he is out of it. I told you I had to scritchy their tummies half to death because they had the zoomies. They were bouncing off the walls, so I grabbed them, flipped them over onto their backs, and scritchied their tummies until they were exhausted. So, yeah, he's so exhausted a spider just crawled over him. That's so cute. I like spiders. I call them my web-based aerial insect eradication experts. Yeah, flycatchers. Usually don't like them in the house, but I don't mind them outside the doorframe, on the porch, outside open windows, things like that. So if I still see that spider, which I don't see him now, If I still see him after I finish recording this, I'm going to put him outside where he belongs. Yeah, he can go sit in the rose bush. So yeah, that's the Knitcrate. That's the darn good yarn. One of the things that I saw from Ross of Smells Like Yarn is that he had given himself a surprise by taking some old skeins of yarn and putting them in paper bags and then opening them as kind of like an advent calendar kind of thing. So I decided I was going to do that with my sock yarn because I have so much of it. I have 2 big bins. Where'd my, oh, I propped up my computer on it because the table that I normally use has got my sewing machine on it right now. So I have a ton of sock yarn because I love making socks. And I stuck them all in these white paper bags. Thank you, Carrie, for finding me some nice bags. And since I am almost finished with this pair, just about down to the toe, so almost finished with this, which I can say, as my sister-in-law does not watch this, is going to be a gift for her when I go up to visit her next week. It's not quite really a just, visit. We're going to be distance visiting. They've got a large yard. They live out in the middle of gorgeous mountain country. Lots of trees and stuff in their yard and lots of space. So we are all going to be setting up tents and individually camping on our own, and then just meeting up together, with masks and distancing and all that, because it is the memorial for my mom. So it's the 1 year memorial where we all get together and discuss, you know, memory, or reminisce, share pictures, just, basically talk about how we're all doing. So, okay, now the other thing is my daughter bought me this gorgeous, nice, expanding folder with a button closure and everything so that I can put in all the different sections of my book as I'm editing it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections, and I am halfway through the 3rd section, so almost halfway through editing completely. So yeah, cool. I am getting so excited about this. Girl Unseen will be going to my editor, hopefully. I'm just going at things that are as they're stacked up next to me here. Next thing I am doing is brainstorming, and I brainstorm on index cards. Toss them all out, look at them, pick, pull, toss, whatever. And that is for setting up for NaNoWriMo. I want to work on something that I have not worked on yet. I didn't get these, I had them, multicolored index cards, so I may actually try to be organized and do character on one, plot on another, setting on another, that kind of organization. Yeah, me organized. For plotting for NaNoWriMo when it starts in November, which hopefully is also the 1st of November, going to be when Girl Unseen comes out. I still don't have a cover. Oh, back to the yarn. I forgot to show you. The next yarn, since I'm almost finished with those, and I was at the point where I have to count stitches, and I didn't want to count, so I started a new sock, and it's cute how it is stacking up so that it has a stripe, a spiral. So I'm hoping the second sock will also spiral. So this is very, very stretchy. It's a rib, so yeah, it will stretch a lot. And that is the random color that I picked out. This yarn is, it's from Hobby. Could be Hobium. Let me see. Yes. Happy Feet print from Hobby. Each ball is 50 grams, so it takes 2 balls to make a sock for a man with large feet. 2.5 to 3 millimeter needles. I'm using a 2.75. Designed in Scandinavia, made with love in Asia. 50 grams, 210 meters. Happy Feet, 75% wool, 25% nylon. So yeah, this is really, really cute. It's got a short color change. Let's see. So they're very short sections of color, and I really like the way that it is stacking up. So nice, not quite color pooling, but that sort of thing. And is there anything else that I'm talking about here? Nope, that's about it. I will be back on Tuesday for a 2-Minute Tuesday to read whatever scene I happen to be editing of Girl Unseen. So you'll be able to tell, unless it's a scene I've already read, and to tell you the truth, I can't remember what I've read and what I haven't read. So it will be whatever scene that I happen to be working on, unless I'm absolutely sure I've already read that scene before. It gets to the point when you're editing, when you have gone through the book 6, 7, 8 different times, that you just don't want to deal with it anymore. It all starts blurring together, which is why I sent it off to my daughter. She came back with all those notes, a couple of plot holes, a couple of sections that she said really need clarification, a couple of parts where I had cut out a scene that I thought slowed things down too much, and she said no. There does feel like there's something missing there, and I do refer to that scene a couple of times later. So I may put that scene back in. Hopefully, when I cut it and put it into my deleted scenes folder on my computer. I have not checked yet because I haven't reached that point yet. But deleted scenes is whenever I take a scene out completely, any large sections, I will put them into my deleted scenes folder, because when you just hit delete, it's like there goes a week's worth of work. Yeah. Sometimes it's only a day's worth of work, but whatever. I feel like it's not a waste if I still have it, even if I never use it. So it's just a trick that I use. And there have been times when I've changed my mind and decided that I can salvage a scene and just rewrite a little bit of it, or fix it. So yeah, deleted scenes, love that. All right, well, this is getting close to 20 minutes at this point. Is there anything else? I did get some books that I will be talking about on Tuesday, so come in on Tuesday for some book reviews and also a reading from Girl Unseen. Okay, gotta go see if I can track down that spider without waking up the dog. Bye.